Well, the reason is that the Polish president, Andrzej Duda, is an ally of the outgoing government, the right-wing populist Law and Justice Party, PIS, in Polish. And so he knew that the sitting prime minister didn't have a chance to form a government, but wanted to, his critics say he wanted to delay the changeover so that Law and Justice could kind of plant booby traps for the incoming prime minister, Donald Tusk. Now, this really is a sea change for governance in Poland. Law and Justice has been in control of Poland for the past 8 years, during which time they've been accused of eroding the rule of law, of putting far-right cronies in high-ranking positions in the judiciary, in the public broadcaster, in the civil service. And for that, the EU has withheld EU funds to Poland for that erosion of rule of law, particularly the interference with the independent judiciary, as Poland went down the one-party authoritarian road, the same that Viktor Orban in Hungary has been going down. Donald Tusk has promised to undo all of that, to undo that interference so that he can unfreeze Poland's EU funding. But he has some pretty big hurdles in front of him. For one thing, his coalition is a center-right coalition. However, there are about 15% of that coalition that is actually from the center-left and the Greens. And so that could cause trouble given those two different ideologies within the coalition. The other problem is that Law and Justice has kind of put their cronies in all those positions. He needs to essentially fire those people, what they're calling the de-Pacification of the Polish state. But the problem is that itself would be political interference. So the commission behind me is going to be in a tough spot, because they want to give that money back to Poland. They want to show the Polish voters that they made the right decision in October and that they can see immediate benefits because of that decision. But it's going to be a hard case to make that Tusk's political interference, taking those people out of the positions, is okay, while the political interference before wasn't okay. The problem is there's no way to undo that previous political interference in the judiciary, in the broadcaster, without some new political interference. So he has a big job in front of him.